Good morning. Today is Monday, February 16th, 2009. It's been a while since I made a video, so I thought, why not? Give it a try. It's time to update you what's going on in my life. As most of you know, the follow-up aired, and I'm sure you probably saw it, and so I can finally talk about it. There was definitely a big weight that I was carrying around with me, emotionally. And so now that that's all out in the open, I can be who I really am. So first of all, let me start off by updating you on what's going on in my life. I moved out of the halfway house. I now live in a house with a roommate. His name is Kyle. He does an incredible impression of Chewbacca from Star Wars.
Strong the forces with this one.
My parents came down to visit me in January, and while they were here, they helped me out incredibly by getting me some furniture for the new house, and they helped buy me a scooter. That never happens.
What, starting right up?
I know, never. Up until this point, my main method of transportation around here has been with my van, which, as you know, vans tend to be gas guzzlers. So now, I have this little red and silver scooter, and I'm zipping around the city on that, spending virtually no money on gas, which is great. I think I look pretty cool. I went in the recording studio and I recorded an original song, my very first original song. It's called Fly Away. I have it available on my MySpace, and also it's available for download at www.indiepad.com/Josh Thompson. It's kind of tricky putting yourself out there like that. I've never done it before. And of course I like to know what people think of it, so I welcome comments. So future plans for me include, I'm going to try out for America's Got Talent. They're having open casting call auditions in Miami the end of March, and so I intend on going down for that. This month has been kind of hard for us. My roommate was in the hospital, and 3 days ago his scooter got stolen, and then the next day my scooter got a flat tire. It would be the luck. So I think what I'm going to do is post this, and what I want you guys to do is leave me questions that you'd like to know, and then I will answer them for you. As I'm sure some of you have seen on my video blogs, I've had some nasty comments from some people, but I've also had a lot of supportive comments. And a lot of people ask all the time about my family, my dad, how he's doing, and my brother, how he's doing. He's quite a character. I also get a lot of questions about how I eat now. If you've got any questions for me, just leave them in the comments, and then I will answer them on my next video blog. So I did something outrageous the other night. The first time that I've ever done this in my life. I went to a drag show. It was so funny. I have not laughed that hard in a long, long time. The drag queen who was hosting the whole thing, she was like the Joan Rivers of drag queens. It was so funny. She was tearing those girls apart, man. It was hilarious. One guy was telling me I should do drag, and I was like, ha! If I were to do drag, I would look like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. Ooh! So I'm reading this book, The Secret, and I know I'm probably the last person on the planet to read this and catch on to the whole secret thing, but it's a good book. I'm quite impressed. So, this last week I have been putting nothing but positive thoughts out into the universe, really trying to emulate in my thoughts what I want in my life. And so far, I think it might be working. Today, I have a date. Now, it's just a coffee date, but I'm excited. So I'm thinking about getting Botox, but I don't know if Botox is what I need. You see, let me get right in here on the camera so you can see me. Okay. See this crease? It's a little line that runs between my eyes, and it looks like I'm wearing nature's glasses. I want to get it removed. But the problem is, it's in my bone structure. How much does it cost for Botox? Or maybe I need one of those, what do you call it? I don't know what it's called. It's an injection. They shoot my face full of fat. I wonder if that would do the trick. You know, the other thing that I'm noticing, it's amazing losing this weight because there's a whole new person that was hidden inside of the other person. And so every day is a new adventure for me. I mean, I've discovered things like I have collarbones and I have a neck. Now, granted, I still have this whole turkey chin thing going on, but look, I want you to notice something, okay? If you look in my chin right here, I have a Jay Leno chin. And not only do I have a Jay Leno chin, but it has a crack. I have a butt chin. Now, I've done some research online about this. It's called a cleft chin. And there's mixed reviews on this thing, okay? There's some of the hottest guys in the world have had a cleft chin. So I don't know if it's a positive thing or a negative thing. I took it a little negatively at first. I mean, who wants to have a butt chin? But I do, and I have to accept it as what God gave me. Or I could just have surgery to fix it. This is what I would look like if I did. Let me do. Well, that just makes me look sad. But if I had that done and my eyes were fiercer, well, hey, at least, you know what? At least you can see my eyes now. Before, you couldn't hardly see them. I was like, Chinaman. I don't know if this is good or bad, but I swear I pick myself apart physically. I mean, I focus on everything that I think is a negative flaw. When in reality, you know, I've come a long way from where I was. Got my ears pierced. My parents weren't too pleased with that. I'm still going through that process of finding my identity, you know. It's definitely a journey. And for me, a big part of it is a physical journey. Alright, I think that's about all for today. Words of wisdom. Don't give up, no matter how hard it gets. Sometimes I need to hear that too.